everyone. These are some of your top headlines from Cheddar News. The cost of raw materials for electric vehicles more than doubled during the pandemic, forcing companies like GM and Tesla to raise prices. A new report by AlixPartners says costs are up 144% per vehicle for March 2020, led by materials like cobalt, lithium, and nickel. Those are all used in batteries that power EVs. Meanwhile, testifying before the Senate Banking Committee on Wednesday, Fed Chairman Jerome Powell acknowledged that a recession is possible. He said, quote, "It's not our intended outcome, but it's certainly a possibility." His testimony comes a week after the Fed announced a 0.75 point increase, the biggest hike in nearly 3 decades. And Microsoft is saying that there's been an increase in cyber espionage, that by state-backed Russian hackers against countries supporting Ukraine, like the U.S. and Poland. The tech giant says targets include government agencies, think tanks, and businesses, with about 29% of those attacks achieving success. And that's your Cheddar News Update. I'm Baker Pajado, coming to you from Cheddar Studios in Lower Manhattan.
All right, we continue to feel more and more confident about a change in our weather pattern early next week that will give us chance of rain and also a drop in our high temperatures. We'll continue to monitor trends over the next several days, and we may make a few tweaks here and there, so keep checking back, guys.
Boy, that looks refreshing. We just have to wait.
I know. Wait for it.
We don't have to wait for SA Live, though.
That's right. We have French food with a Texas twist. Let's see what our friends over at SA Live are getting into.
Today on SA Live, get up close with heroes, villains, and other icons from pop culture. Where to find them here in San Antonio.
The Miss Rodeo Texas pageant is happening this week. We speak to the current Miss Rodeo Texas about the pageant's event.
Plus, it is a chilly, boy, you need these drinks on a day like this, Chilly Thirsty Thursday at a local craft cocktail lounge and distillery.
Celebrate San Antonio. Coming to you live from historic Market Square. This is SA Live.
Happy Thursday. Well, superheroes and villains have landed right here in town. We're going to be sharing their whereabouts in just a bit.
I know, this is kind of a cool exhibit. Yeah, Jen's down there live. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Mike Osterhage.
And I'm Fiona Gorstiza. Well, our first guest today is Tardif's, a new scratch kitchen in San Antonio making French food with a Texas twist.
Yep, and chef and owner Jean Tardif joins us with some recipes that you can enjoy at the restaurant. First of all, good afternoon. So you're going to do the little muscle flexing?
Another guy?
Yes!
Yeah, let's do it.
We got muscles on the show.
Okay, so we are doing a classic. How do you describe this, or what's the name of this in French?
That's moule marinière. That's a classic Brittany and Normandy dish.
With the mussels, okay.
With the mussels.
So a little bit of olive oil in here, and you said that kind of helps to keep the butter from burning so much,
exactly.
right?
We're gonna heat it up a little bit.
Heat it up a little bit, and then some shallots?
It's just shallots, yeah.
All right.
Shallot, when those shallots are a little bit translucent, that's where we're gonna put our mussels.
Okay.
And if folks missed the information you gave a little earlier, when you're selecting a mussel, you look for certain things, right?
Exactly. You look like when you close that mussel, if you have a little bit open, if you close it and it doesn't come back by its own, is that it's dead. It's a dead mussel.
Okay.
So we're looking for these very close mussels. That's perfect for cooking, okay?
Okay, so if it's open and looking and you squeeze it, it's like talking to you. You don't want to do it.
Exactly.
Okay, so this is just butter, and then we just toss the mussels in like that?
That's it.
And
That's
just
it.
Dump them all in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
All in there. And we're going to wait. They're going to open up, and with their own water, they're going to steam themselves. So once they're open, we're going to throw some salt and pepper.
Okay.
There you go.
We'll just toss a little bit in here right now.
Exactly.
And
you want to throw your parsley there.
Okay. Grab
All
my
of it?
parsley. How much?
Half of it.
Half of it? Okay.
Yeah,
A little
perfect.
bit of parsley.
Okay. Oh, and of course.
Of course.
You
White
can't
wine?
cook French food without some wine.
Without
right?
some wine. Always good wine. I've never cooked with a wine that I don't drink.
Mm-hmm.
You have to cook with a good wine.
Okay.
Muscadet is perfect for the moule marinière.
Okay.
So-
and this just goes on top?
Those goes on top. Okay.
About how much?
About there.
About there?
And
Okay.
that's kind of how you go about in the kitchen, right?
Exactly, yeah.
Tell folks about, how you go about recipes.
I've never been into recipes. I always cook with my instinct. I try a lot of things. My team in the kitchen are crazy because I don't actually have a recipe book.
So they say, Chef, how much? You go, that's good.
Just like that.
That's good. That's it.
That's it? That's good?
Yeah,
That's
that's
good?
good. That's good. Now we're gonna let it open.
All right.
And when they're open, actually they're ready. They're cooked. They're already steamed.
Okay.
That's it. When they're steamed, we're gonna add a little bit of creme.
So
creme
add,
fresh.
add a little bit of this in here
Yeah,
right now?
just a
Okay.
little bit. Yeah.
Okay. And
So
about half
butter, cream, and that pretty much
And more
sums up
butter. Yeah,
French
that's
food,
it.
right?
That's French food.
Do you have to cover them or anything
Exactly.
when you do these?
Normally, no. With a high heat, it will come real
they're
fast.
starting to open.
They're
Look at
starting
that.
to
Yep.
open.
Oh, I'll be darned. I
Yep.
didn't think it was that quick
So we
when these things cook.
take this to the
all right.
max.
So some of the classic French dishes, and you said the favorite thing is right here, and you're about one of the only ones in town where you can find this, right?
Yeah, the beef Wellington.
Okay.
It's an amazing dish. We're a scratch kitchen, so it's a work of passion and love. It's a tenderloin that is wrapped with mushroom duxelle and Dijon mustard, and wrapped in prosciutto and then cooked in puff pastry.
Oh,
Look at
wow.
how
And it goes
beautiful
fast,
that
right?
looks.
That's a popular dish.
It's a very popular dish. Yeah, we have a limited availability because that's our most seller dish in the restaurant. Yes.
Okay, a lot of people, French food, some think it's a little too heavy, others too light. So this is kind of the classic, very gourmet French stuff.
Yeah,
right?
it's a classic gourmet. It's a fine dining, as we could say. We have a lot of our pâté there. It's a rillette. It's a duck confit rillette with some cornichon. But we actually put a little bit of Texas twist on our dishes, like our mousse au chocolat. There we have some bacon bits in, so it's a smoked bacon toss in there with some pecans.
Oh my God.
It's got bacon in it?
That's got bacon in it. Yeah, of course.
Send it. Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
I have to taste this.
You have a little spoon right here.
Thank
I am
you.
dying.
I'm gonna walk over for that one.
God, that was worth the wait.
Oh my
Okay.
goodness.
And where are you located?
We're located on IH10. It's 23110 IH10. It's on the Dominion exit, right before Leon Springs.
That is so good. That is so good.
Okay, we're happy little campers here with this. Okay, this duck is just.
Okay. All right. So, of course, let's get the information up on the screen. For more on Tardifs, all you have to do is head to our website, salive.com, and click on the As Seen on SA Live tab, where we provided a link, or you just scan that QR code on your screen.
Ooh, can't wait to try the mussels either. Chef, thank you very much.
Thank you.
No, thank you very much for having us here.
Gosh, that's good. Okay, back to these superheroes we were talking
Yes.
about. So, superheroes have been around for, a long time. Who's your favorite superhero?
Or super villain.
Yes.
Let us know
Who's
at
yours?
SA Live KSAT on Facebook and Twitter. I have to say Wonder Woman, because she has the coolest accessories.
The rope and the wrist
even her
things?
bracelets
Okay.
are like bulletproof.
And mine has to
Cool.
be Batman.
And the
when I was a
invisible jet.
and the jet. Mine's Batman. Because when I was a kid, I would ride my bike with the Batman cape on. So yeah.
I could see that.
I know you could. I know you'd like this. Let us know
Right.
who your favorite superhero or villain is.
Yes, at SA Live KSAT on Facebook and Twitter.
And speaking of them, some have landed right here in San Antonio.
Yes, our Jen Tobias Strusky, also known as Wonder Woman, is out at the San Antonio Museum of Art checking out their latest exhibit, which is part of San Antonio Spurs legend Tony Parker's collection. It features life-size figures from pop culture. Hey there, Jen.
Yes, Wonder Woman, the Hulk, Iron Man, all of the favorites from Spurs legend Tony Parker. I'm excited to get the sneak peek, and joining me now is Emily Neff, the Kelso director for the San Antonio Museum of Art, and I'm so happy to be here. Thanks for having us.
Thank you for being here. It's a great super show for you to be here.
Now this is very exciting because Tony Parker essentially lets you borrow all of these. Tell me about this.
That's right. Our Spurs hero, Tony Parker, we learned that he collected these popular culture figures from the Marvel Extended Universe. And we learned about it because our marketing firm, the PM Group, also collects, and they have a kind of friendly competition between one another. And so we learned of it. One thing led to another, and here we are in the show.
Obviously, he's a huge fan, right, of DC and Marvel comics. And behind us, I know he has some favorites. You walked through this with him, you talked to him, and so here, this one has a special story behind it, right?
Well, this is the Hulkbuster, and for those of you who are Iron Man fanatics, you'll know that this is Iron Suit number 44.
There you go.
And it's about 16 and a half to 17 feet tall, so no basketball player is this tall. Even so, and it's one of his favorites. He has many favorites, but the story behind it is personally meaningful to him because he actually put it together with his family.
Wow.
And it's his family who got him started in collecting because they said to him, Tony, you have everything. What can we possibly give you for Christmas or birthdays? And so they gave him a smaller statue of one of his favorite superheroes. And that led into this huge collection, supplemented by loans from the PM Group as well.
Okay.
And all of these that you see in the show are in his basketball court in his private home.
I was going to say, where does he keep all of these?
I know.
I mean, you got the Black Panther.
Well, you would
Look
need,
at this.
I know, he's huge as well, and you would need to have a basketball court in your home to accommodate all of these. So it's almost like they become friends for him.
Yes, and I noticed there's 3 Captain Americas.
Well, there are 3 Captain Americas because Tony Parker has a couple of favorites, but certainly one of them is Captain America, so that you see 2 of the film version Captain Americas, but you also see on the far side the one that comes actually from the comics.
Wow.
And comics have been around for a very long time, and then you have the phenomenon of the super popular movies.
Yes, and there's a lot going on because this exhibit will be here until September 4th. But you have a few fun events happening in July, right?
We have some great events that our wonderful education department has pulled together. One is on July 8th. It's a free movie and it's Lego Batman. Please come at 8:30, bring your blankets, sit outside. The one that I'm very excited about is on July 29th, and it is called Choose Your Destiny. And it is an interactive superhero experience, and you travel through the permanent collection discovering the heroes and villains in the collection. And if you answer a riddle incorrectly, kind of like a scavenger hunt, it may lead to your demise. So it is fun for people of all ages, and then it will end with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles screening again out of doors.
And they are here too, by the way. We couldn't give it all away. Wonder Woman's around the corner as well. Again, there's a nice connection though with this exhibit and what else you have here, right?
Well, this is one of the things we love about the show is that you learn that these heroes that we all grew up with actually have been around in one form or another in all cultures across time.
Yes.
So you can go through our collection, you can discover Hercules of his superhuman strength, you can discover Ganesha from India, he's the one with the elephant head, also known for his superhuman strength, but also his sense of compassion.
Yes.
So it gives you a chance to explore and go around the world. We often say Sama is our passport to the world through art.
Beautiful. Thank you, Emily. We have more to come. There's another nice piece with a fun backstory. You got to stick around in the second half to learn more about that. And we'll send it back to you, Mike and Fiona.
So cool looking.
Right? Oh.
And I love how she said, SAMA, San Antonio Museum, passport to the world. So if you haven't been there in a while, go there. Great. It's air conditioned too in the summer.
For more information on Tony Parker's Heroes and Villains exhibition at the San Antonio Museum of Art, just head to our website, salive.com, and click on the As Seen on SA Live tab, or just scan that QR code on your screen.
All right, when SA Live continues by celebrating Pride Month with a delicious treat that's also benefiting the Pride Center of San Antonio.
Plus, we chat with Miss Rodeo Texas about the pageant and what it takes to be the Miss Rodeo Texas.
Welcome back to SA Live. Well, she represents the state of Texas and, of course, is the one. Let me start over again. I completely forgot what the hell I was going to say. In 3, 2. Welcome back to SA Live. Well, she represents the state of Texas, and of course, you see her at the San Antonio Stock Show and Rodeo. We are talking about Miss Rodeo Texas, Bobby Loran, and here to talk about the coronation coming up. Good afternoon. Good to see you.
Thank you so much for having me. It's so special being back back with y'all one last time.
I know. It was back at rodeo time. What have you been doing since the San Antonio Stock Show and Rodeo?
Well, I've just been enjoying the last few months of my reign. I got to go to Houston, Austin, and many other rodeos during the summer run. So I had so much fun, and I'm honestly a little sad to see the crown go, but I'm ready to crown another girl so she can have a lifetime of memories like I did.
I was going to say, it must be really bittersweet because it seems like just yesterday when we were there.
I know.
Coronation.
Time has flown by, and I'm kind of sad, but like I said, it's going to be great. The next girl's going to have a blast, and I can't wait to crown her.
Okay, well, the coronation, of course, is Friday night, and it is at the Marriott Hotel right there by the airport. Yes. You are welcome to come. It is open to everyone. So, but there's a lot more that goes on before that. This week is kind of like boot camp, if you will, right?
It is. We are in the trenches of the Miss Rodeo Texas pageant. It all starts today. Today they will actually be doing their orientation where they'll answer an impromptu question. Then it's horsemanship, and there's a catch. So during horsemanship, we ride draw horses, and we don't get a chance to warm these horses up. It's a horse we've never ridden before, so we just hop on and go and show the judges our horsemanship skills. We will also be taking a test, and it is not an easy one. It's about rodeo rules, regulations of the Professional Rodeo Cowboys Association and the Women's Professional Rodeo Association. There can be equine science, no telling what will be on that test.
And that's what, besides all of that, makes it different than other scholarship pageants is really the horsemanship.
Yes,
I mean, you've got the congeniality and who's most photogenic and everything, but and then up on stage answering the questions about all the rodeo. It's like, where are they coming up with some of these questions?
I know. You have to be very knowledgeable to run for this title. And not only do they have horsemanship and modeling and impromptu, they also do extemporaneous speeches. So we have 10 minutes to make a speech, and then we go out there and give it to the audience. So these girls have to be sharp and willing to do anything that this pageant throws at them.
Okay, speaking of draw horses, I know you were talking about when you were at the stock show and rodeo here.
Yes.
That the horse you ride out on with the American flag, you have never ridden before, but you had a little bit of an experience in Houston?
Oh, yes. So I was actually I actually think I was the first Miss Rodeo Texas to be able to carry the American flag at the San Antonio Stock Show and Rodeo. So that was very special. And I rode Dietz. And Dietz is a veteran. I mean, he does not move a muscle during the American flag presentation, but the last few lines of Land of the Free, Home of the Brave, he runs out of the arena. He knows the words of our anthem. Well, he's so used to posting with the American flag. In Houston, he was our backup horse, and the hands, they accidentally saddled Dietz instead of Cabo, the horse I was supposed to ride that night. And I said, it's okay, those saddles are so heavy. I mean, Dietz, he's a backup, we'll just try him. Well, when I got him out in that arena, he realized we were not walking and posting the American flag. We ran with the flag. He lost his mind. He took off. Oh my gosh, I could not get him to slow down. I was doing everything in my power to get him to slow, and he wouldn't. And I just remember running along the first curve of, you know, the stadium there. It's not just a rodeo arena, it's a football field. It's very long. And I just thought to myself, I'm on TV, on the Cowboy Channel, and I don't have control of this horse.
Just kept smiling and went with it, right?
We just faked it till we made it. And, you know, we were only supposed to run a lap and a half. We ended up running 3 laps and a half before we got out of the arena. So we were flying, but it was Tejano night. Everybody loved it, and everyone was safe. So.
Hopefully the future Miss Rodeo Texas is not hearing this story as of right now. Speaking of the future, what's in your future?
Right. I will be using the scholarship money I earned from Miss Rodeo Texas and Miss Rodeo America to go and get my master's degree in business administration. I'm planning to go to Abilene Christian University next spring, so I'm very excited and thankful for these pageants and what they offer for our educational opportunities.
And I got to ask, what are you doing on the 4th? Because she is a licensed pyrotechnic.
I actually am booked for several shows during the 4th of July run. I'll be in Rockwall doing some professional fireworks shows, so I'm very excited. That's something I haven't had a lot of time to do, so I'm ready to blow some fireworks up. Let's just say that.
For more information on Miss Rodeo Texas and the pageant, head over to SALive.com, click on the As Seen on SA Live tab. We have provided a link, and just scan the QR code. So I'll see you Friday night.
We'll see ya.
And local doctor shares why frozen drinks to chill you out this summer. The local craft cocktail lounge and distillery, and a local doctor shares why it's important for seniors to have a good relationship with their medical team. That's next on SA Live.
right, well, welcome back to SA Live. You know, the pandemic disrupted a lot of regular routines, including visits to healthcare providers. And this can be a serious issue for seniors because they need regular health monitoring and awareness to live their healthiest lives. And here to tell us how he helps with that is Dr. Julian Fayad with Gonzaba Medical Group. Welcome, welcome, doctor. First, tell us a little bit about yourself and why you went into medicine.
I'm an internal medicine physician and I practice primary care. I've been in practice for 12 years, first in Connecticut, now here in Texas for the past 6 years. I went into medicine because I think this is a great profession where you can combine both knowledge and community service. And I think that allows me to, perform myself as a professional in the best way possible to help the people of San Antonio.
And that's the thing, right? I mean, Gonzaba is como familia, like family, right?
Yes, we kind of live by our motto, como familia, like family. At Gonzaba Medical Group, we offer our patients, a very personalized approach to senior care, especially. We have a lot of services in-house where we can offer a lot of convenience for them to help navigate, the complexity of the healthcare system that we have today. Especially as we get older, we start having, medical conditions that require chronic management. And it's more important to have a team and more convenient to have a team besides you that can help you to navigate that intricate healthcare system.
And that's what's important for seniors, is to have that relationship with their medical team, right?
Absolutely. So not only, the personalized care, but also the convenience. And also that Gonzaba Medical Group is a data-driven organization where we practice evidence-based medicine. Ultimately, that's going to provide our patients, the best outcomes for healthcare, and also the convenience and the facility, to access those services, mostly in-house.
And so do you have any, of course, healthy lifestyle tips for seniors?
Of course. I always talk to my patients about how important it is to live their lives at their full potential. And part of that is not slowing down. As we get older, we try to, our body sends us messages, but we have to try to keep going, exercising, do what you like to do, and it's never late to learn something new, whether it is dancing, doing any sport, going with your kids, your grandkids, doing activities, staying active, but also socializing. We saw that during the pandemic, how socializing, put apart a lot of aspects of life. It's very important to keep that for your mental health and for your physical health.
Is there anything folks need to know? Anything else?
No, I think we can reemphasize to the people of San Antonio that we are here to help. We are here offering our services, and that we're open to receive new patients.
All right, Dr. Fayad, thank you so much. Gonzaba Medical Group is accepting new Medicare patients. They are accepting new Medicare patients, so give them a call at 210-960-8956. That's 210-960-8956. And for more information, visit their website, gonzaba.com. Once again, Dr. Fayad, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for having me.
All right, we check out more of the Heroes and Villains exhibit at the San Antonio Museum of Art. You might see a few pop culture icons that you know. And cheers to keeping cool this summer. We make frozen drinks with Artisan Craft Bar that will keep you chilled out in this heat.
Welcome back to SA Live. Well, joining us to make some frozen cocktails. Boy, that goes good on a day like this. You can enjoy all summer long, though. Artisan Craft Bar and Distillery, master distiller and founder Nick Speak, our good friend. Long time no see. Good to see you here.
Cheers! All right, we are making some great summer drinks.
Some great summer drinks that are nice and refreshing that anybody can make at home. Or you can come down to the distillery and have them there.
That's true, and everything that has been made right at your distillery,
yes,
right?
all the alcohol and everything.
All right, what are we starting with?
We're going to start off with a great coconut and Red Bull drink and stuff like that. So go ahead and pour about 2 ounces of vodka in there.
And here's what I didn't know, and I may be the last person to know this, but I didn't know that there was coconut flavored Red Bull.
That's good.
I think I
oh my gosh, Mike, I turned away for a second.
There's a lot of crushed ice in there.
You're good on that. You're good.
Oh, you really want that now, don't you?
Go ahead and squeeze the blood orange in there. The blood orange right now is really ripe and everything, really. But this has a little ladle, so when you squeeze it, then you turn it to the side.
Oh, wait.
There we go. There you go.
I can't.
Squeeze, go ahead.
I'm gonna taste some of this while you're.
We're going to do some coconut cream on top of that.
Let's see what happens.
Good?
Okay,
there
that's
you
good.
go.
Okay. Yeah.
And then the Red Bull.
No, and then the Red Bull. Okay, I haven't tasted it yet.
And then swirl it around a little bit.
Anyway, okay.
But this is nice and refreshing and everything, very tropical. We've done already one event with Red Bull and stuff like that, making it craft cocktails.
That's a strong one. It'll punch you right in the face.
Okay. Laughing, I'm trying to.
But it's actually, the vodka is really, really smooth. You probably won't be able to taste it that much. So,
is it so smooth?
You like that?
Yes, that coconut, I mean, between the coconut cream and the coconut Red Bull.
Yep.
You're going to be okay?
I think so.
Okay.
The next one, your
turn.
Yes, which one am I making?
We're creating what we call the San Antonio Mule.
Okay.
So we're actually going to do this a little bit differently. So go ahead and muddle, which you can use for muddling. You can use any dowel. You can use a rolling pin or anything like that. And we're doing fresh watermelon in this.
Okay. And I didn't know, watermelon
Use the other end of that thing?
and whiskey. What?
Don't you use the other end of that thing?
Actually, she's using the right
I'm
end.
using the right end. What are you talking about?
You've had too much vodka.
I actually haven't.
You just enjoy your cocktail.
And on that, we're going to do about 2 ounces. This is our 6-month-old bourbon, so do about 2 ounces of that in there, which is about a 2 count.
You want to watch? This is how you do this.
Bourbon.
That's good.
Bourbon and watermelon.
Yep.
Where'd you come up with the idea?
Just like the chef earlier, I mean, we create a lot of things. We literally just do taste tests and stuff like that. We do everything by hand, as in, oh, that sounds good. Let's try to mix it.
Okay.
The whole thing, and then put ginger beer on top of that. And then, Mike, you have a spoon over there that you can mix it up with.
Okay.
No, so we do different flavors and everything. We get spicy on some things, and we do our 6-month-old bourbon, a 3-year-old pecan aged whiskey, gin, and vodka. And we do still make our spiked vodka, which is our prickly pear vodka, which we make from the nopal, which is very earthy.
Oh, that's good.
And last but not least, this is a very easy one.
Very easy. All these are real easy. This is like a vodka margarita almost. It is fresh lime, fresh lemon. So this is basically a strawberry margarita, but with vodka. And go ahead and do just a little bit. Now this is a raspberry puree, and about 2 ounces. By the way, for Pride Month, we did create a Pride label.
Oh, look at that.
Pretty cool. That's a great looking label.
Great label.
And the other thing is, a lot of these cocktails, especially the ones made with vodka, can be done as mocktails because, like with the whiskey drink, the whiskey's part of the flavoring, but not necessarily the vodka, right?
Right. Most vodka drinks, the majority of it is the mixer, and not that. No, whiskey drinks and gin drinks, most of it's the alcohol.
Okay.
So it's not just the drinks, of course, there. You've got a lot of upcoming events, right?
We have a lot of events. Every Saturday we have a comedy show. On Fridays we're starting at the first of the month. We're starting
comedians and
we have comedians and stuff like that, and
karaoke, not karaoke.
Trivia.
Oh my gosh, you got that question right.
We are having trivia, and once a month we actually have an anime night and stuff like that. And we're actually going to be that is the second Friday of every month, and we're blending our trivia with that also. We are looking for bands. We have actually this tomorrow we have a band coming in.
And whiskey and watermelon, it does taste really good together. Thank you, sir.
Okay, well, all right. Well, for more information on Artisan Craft Bar Distillery, just head to our website. You know what to do. All right.
Yes, indeed. And coming up, we are celebrating Pride Month with delicious desserts from a local deli.
We're continuing to embrace all the art here at the San Antonio Museum of Art, and they have a new piece. We have a fun backstory behind it. Let me just say, it's a 2,000-year journey. It's here, and we're going to tell you how it got here. Stay with us.
Welcome back to SA Live. We're looking for a fun place to cool off this summer and take in a wonderful fine art experience thanks to San Antonio Spurs legend Tony Parker.
Yes, and our Jen Tobias Trusky, also known as Wonder Woman, is still out there at the San Antonio Museum of Art, checking out what else have they got, like for the summer. Yep. Hey there, Jen.
That's right, we're back out here at the San Antonio Museum of Art, and earlier we showed you Heroes and Villains, Tony Parker's collection, and now a very fun new piece, new but old, right? Emily Neff joins me again, the Kelso director here at the San Antonio Museum of Art, and now this was all over the news. I'll let you tell the story behind this Roman bust here.
Well, what I would tell you is this is a story you can't make up.
Yes,
and it happens sort of once in a lifetime. It is a story that has gone viral in all languages around the world. One of the biggest stories to come out of San Antonio in recent memory. And it's the story of this ancient Greco-Roman bust that appeared in 2018 in a Goodwill store in Austin, Texas, discovered by Laura Young. It had a $34.99 sticker on its cheek. She knew it was something important, and so she bought it. But then she started doing research, working with scholars at the University of Texas at Austin, working with auctioneers, and eventually, and also with 2 experts on our staff. And eventually what was learned was that this was taken from, and you can see it in the background, the Pompeianum out in Aschaffenburg, Germany. This bust was acquired by King Ludwig I of Bavaria in 1833.
1833.
And if you look at the label, you can see how it looked in the museum. You can see how it was destroyed during World War II.
Yes.
And we surmise that it was a U.S. soldier in Germany who brought it home as a souvenir, not being aware that that's actually a war crime. So this is not something that you could ever sell. It is something that will be restituted. We call it a restitution case, and this is where San Antonio Museum of Art steps in, is that we get to be the place in which it's on view for the public for a year before it goes back to its true home in Aschaffenburg, Germany, a year from now.
And you can see, if you get up close to it here, you mentioned and pointed out, this is the real deal. And she noticed that at the Goodwill. I still can't believe the story, at the Goodwill, but she found it there, and a lot of other things to see, as we showed you, again, the heroes and villains, but this is really cool, a fun piece to come and look at and learn the backstory. Again, Tuesdays and Sundays, if you're a Bexar County resident,
we are free 4 to 7 on Tuesdays and from 10 to 12 on Sundays, and we hope to see you then.
All right, thank you so much. Again, fun facts here. I'm blown away by this story. 2,000 years old. Okay, back to you, Fiona and Mike.
Oh,
that's cool.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? So incredibly cool. And for more information on Tony Parker's Heroes and Villains exhibition at the San Antonio Museum of Art, just head to our website, salive.com, and click on the As Seen on SA Live tab, or just scan that QR code on your screen.
All right, coming up, it is Rainbow Cookies for a Cause. We meet WD Deli's new owners and taste the summer menu.
Welcome back to SA Live. Well, dessert has arrived.
And it is a colorful dessert. And Kelly Kubiak, who is, strike up the band, the new owner of WD Deli, known as Deli Kelly.
Oh. Deli Kelly, I love it. Okay, welcome. All right, so new owner. What's that like?
It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. It's a dream come true for my husband and I. We've been wanting to own our own restaurant for so long, and we're restaurant people to our cores. So it really is a lot of work, a ton of stuff, but it's so much fun.
Well, and it's nice to buy a place that's been around for 30 plus years.
It is.
You got the same menu. I mean, everything well established, great clientele, great food too, right?
Yes. Yeah. We very much lucked out. Wayne and Michael were incredible to allow us to purchase and send them to Mexico to retire.
I love it. Okay, now let's talk about what we've got here, because this is the cookie of the month.
This is. Yeah, so it is our Rainbow Pride cookie. It is a lemon zest shortbread based cookie. So it makes much like an icebox cookie. And we make the dough and then we color it. Let that cool overnight, and then we roll it and layer it. Okay. So if you want to take a practice, so we always cut off the edges. Okay. That tends to be a staff cookie. Okay. And then we'll do a nice, about a 1/3 of an inch cut.
Okay. So to look at the cookie, it looks really complicated, but it's kind of an easy process. Time consuming, but kind of easy, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Not to give away any secrets.
No, it's really not that difficult. It's a little tedious, but it's not hard.
There we go.
And this is something somebody could do at home if they took even just a slice and bake sugar cookies or something and wanted to, add some food coloring and do something fun with it, right?
Absolutely. And then what we do is once it's cooked, Then we put a vanilla syrup on top with the sprinkles, and that all sets.
If you want half, there you go.
look,
I will
here
share
it is.
And proceeds, some of the proceeds.
Yes, $1 of every cookie sold is going to the San Antonio Pride Center. So the guys, Wayne and Michaels, donated last year. We wanted to keep that tradition alive.
And then you said you're going to keep that tradition going every month, a different dessert, different organization, right?
Yeah, we're trying. If we don't hit every month, but we are looking for most months at least for the Cookie of the Month to really be something where we can partner with the community on causes.
So same menu, but there are new additions, right?
Yes, a few new additions. So we are adding a few new cakes to our menu. We have our the classic carrot cake, but we're going to be adding a lemon blueberry cake, strawberry cake. We're going to start breakfast next month. So that will open up a whole new thing. We're also adding flatbreads, potato salad, and macaroni and cheese next week.
Cheese?
Macaroni and cheese.
And let's take a walk
What day
at
you
what
going to
we
be on
got
next
here.
week again?
I know, right? Okay, what do we have right here?
Okay, so right here, this is our Wayne's Hoagie. It is named after Wayne, our founder. Ham, salami, lettuce, onions, provolone Swiss cheese with Italian dressing and red pepper flakes. And then it's our classic pasta salad, and we have it paired right now with a cranberry orange oatmeal cookie. And so if you got a box lunch for your office, this is how it would come.
Because you do
included.
catering and box lunches,
Yes.
right?
And you have a new loyalty program coming
And we
up
have
too,
a new
right?
loyalty program, yeah, and 25 bonus points for signing up. And you get $5 off during your birthday. And for every $75 you spend, you get $5 back.
All right.
Okay.
And right over there, Broadway, just kind of north of Mulberry.
Yeah.
Basically, right up there.
Yeah, halfway between the Pearl and the Woody.
They
No
do deliver
reservations
too.
needed.
Yep.
Yes. All right. Well, for more information, of course, on WD Deli, just head to our website, SALive.com, and click on the As Seen on SA Live tab, or just scan the QR code on your screen.
Tomorrow on SA Live, feel refreshed this summer with acai bowls, juice, smoothies, and more from a local juice company.
Plus, it's a brand new happy space. Revamp your home this summer with vintage decor. It's all tomorrow at 1 right here on SA Live.
And you said Wonder Woman, but the original from back in the 70s, Linda Carter.
Yes.
Okay.
That's, I mean, that's.
I mean, I'm going to have to go with Adam West for Batman because that's the.
Of course.
Yeah. So. Sorry.
And on that note,
we will see you back here tomorrow. Bye bye.